So now it's time to sign into Google AdSense and actually add your site using the different methods that they give you. To do this, go to sign in on the top right using your Gmail account. Your screen's going to appear a little different from here because this already has a site connected. However, we're going to make our way down to sites on the left hand bar. Again, here you won't have any sites showing, however this is the way to add your site. Now of course, before you do add your site, just make sure that you do have access to this. You're going to be able to upload a plugin or get to the root folder. So for this I'd recommend logging into the back end of your website on the next tab. Now we're going to go up to the top right to click Add Site. Here simply type in the URL of your address and just make sure you don't put the www. It's not needed. Then save and continue. Now you're going to get taken to this particular page which is going to ask you to add the code into your header, or between the head and head tags. I'll show you how to do this method, however there is a much easier method which I'm going to be showing and spending a bit more time going through, which is using the SiteKit plugin, which is insert your code in WordPress site. We're going to click that link in a minute. First of all, if you do want to manually insert the code, you can go down to Appearances and you go down to the Theme File Editor. From here we're going to find the header.php, and what you're looking for is the two header tags here. So we have head and we have head, and where it wants this to be inserted is just above this one here. So if you click on the 24th line, for my one anyway, you press a space and then you press Ctrl V to paste it right there. Once you've done that, just go ahead and update the file. However, we're going to be inserting the code with a WordPress site, and this is going to be using the SiteKit plugin. It gives you some very easy instructions right here, so let's go through doing it. First of all, go to your WordPress dashboard and click Add New under Plugins. We're going to be looking for SiteKit and then installing and activating it. What this does is it automatically inserts the code into your website, but it doesn't just do that, it also integrates very well with your Google Analytics, your Google Search Console. It shows you your monetization, and it basically has everything in one dashboard. So in the search bar, just search for SiteKit. You're going to find SiteKit by Google, then go ahead and install now. Now just go ahead and activate it. Now it's just going to be a case of starting the setup. It usually will come up with a prompt right there just on your plugin screen or the top of your WordPress dashboard. Go ahead and click Start Setup. If you do have Google Analytics for your Google account, I do suggest also connecting it up. I actually don't for this account, so I'm just going to go and sign in with Google. Make sure that you go ahead and choose the correct Google account that you're using, and then go ahead and continue to give it the access. And it looks like my site is already verified. You can then choose whether to allow or cancel turning on the metrics onto your dashboard. I'm going to allow it because I want to see everything from my dashboard without having to log in to the Google AdSense all the time. The reason that this was connected so quickly is because that I have already added this to the Google Search Console under my Gmail name. The Google Search Console is a free service that you can just search up on Google, just search up Google Search Console, sign in with a particular Gmail that you're using, and then you add your site. Much in the same way, what we've done here is what I'll also show you now, which is what we would have done had I not been automatically connected. And this is that they would have asked you to upload something to your root directory. Now what they will give you is they will give you a code or something you're supposed to copy and upload to your root directory. The best way that I do this is I simply copy the code, open up a blank notepad, you go ahead and you go to save the blank notepad, and you save it under the name that they've given you to copy and upload to your root directory. Now I know it doesn't look the same as this, obviously they haven't shown it on my screen. Then you go ahead and save this. Now you go down to your WP file manager, and if you haven't got this, it is a free plugin. Just go ahead and download it from your plugin section and click on WP file manager. And I would have covered up some of the lettering here, but as you can see, my code is already added in here by means of the Google HTML. That was done automatically because I was already on the Search Console, so I've already had to upload something to my documents, so Google knows who I am. However, for you to do that, we're going to right hand click on the public.html, we're going to go to Upload Files, and then you're going to upload the file that we just saved with a notepad. It's just an empty notepad, and it's just simply the title of the file that we need. It's the one ending HTML. Select your file and upload it. Once you've uploaded it, return back to this screen and you can then verify your site, which will then bring you to this stage. And as easy as that, we've now connected SiteKit to the dashboard. So let's go to the dashboard. If we go to the settings area of the SiteKit, you're going to see what you're connected to or what you can connect to. So currently I'm connected to Google Search Console because it obviously found that out automatically. And if we click on Connect More Services, we're going to go to Set Up AdSense. Then go ahead and choose the account, your Google account that you set up your AdSense with. Now this is the important bit because this is what's going to put the code throughout all of your website to be able to serve the ads properly. So make sure that this is enabled, the part that says let SiteKit place AdSense code on your site to get site approved, recommended, and let's go to continue. This is basically automatically doing what we just manually done in the first place, which is put that code between the header tags. Perfect, now it's going to give us two choices, enable auto ads for your site or verify that your site is marked as ready. Now this can take a little while. If you click this, this will take us back to our AdSense account where we can see that we're still under review. Back on the website page, we're just going to head and click continue. And now that's it for the part of the plugin. So now what do? You do wait. You do have to wait to be reviewed. This will have to be checked and it probably will have to go through some sort of human check as well as bot. Now, what you definitely shouldn't do is try and redo this at this point. Say you've waited a week and a half, and they do recommend up to a 2-week wait for this. So let's say you've come up to 2 weeks, potentially it's just over 2 weeks. Don't remove this and put this back up. This will not only restart the process, but it might actually make it delayed a bit more. They really don't like it when you do that.